guys. It is just about 6:30. It's Wednesday. I'm running with Sam in about 30 minutes, so just trying to get some energy out of this beast before I go. I actually have quite a bit to do today. We have book club tonight. I'm hosting, so I need to get the house really cleaned up and stuff, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, but wanted to do productivity tips, hacks, things that I do when I have a lot to get done in a given day. And we're gonna have a little productive day in my life, so hopefully this video helps you be a little bit more productive too. Girl, you ran 8 miles today. I didn't, but you did. Are you guys back home from the run now? Sam and I did 4 miles this morning. It's been such a fun thing for me to do on Wednesday mornings, just get my exercise in, get some steps in. I always feel so proud of myself and accomplished when I complete a run. I'm not necessarily a huge runner, but it's fun to get into, and it's fun to push myself to run these miles with Sam. But like I mentioned this morning, I have a lot to get done today, so I am gonna do a little productive day in my life. And since I need to get so much done today, I figured I would do kind of my go-to tips, hacks for staying productive, staying on task, getting things done when I have just a lot to do. So you guys like my productive vlogs, my productive work from home days, and productive days in my life, make sure you hit that thumbs up button because it helps me know what videos you guys like to see from me. It's already 10 a.m. because when I ran this morning with Sam, so then that took 45 minutes, and then made breakfast, put some makeup on, showered, not in that order, but and then now Loki has a ton of energy. He is kind of destroying that toy or that bed, but honestly it already had a hole in it and it's kind of on its last leg, so I'm kind of whatever about it. But here's Doodle over here. They were just playing a very intense game of tug of war. Yeah, so I need to get started on working and all of that, but first I'm gonna share my first thing that I do when I have just a crazy busy day for work or just personal life. Okay, so the first thing I like to do when I know that I have a crazy busy day, I have so much to get done, is I actually really like to put together a to-do list of just all the things that I really need to get done today. So I use Notion to put together my to-do list, keep my life together, and keep track of what I need to get done for the week or the month. So some of the things I have on my to-do list today: Doodle has a grooming appointment. I need to go to Trader Joe's for things for book club. Since I'm hosting book club, that means I need to clean the entire downstairs area. And then the other really important thing that I need to get done today is some editing for YouTube. And I think those are the main things. But I guess for book club, since I'm going to Trader Joe's, I'm going to need to make book club treats. I think those are the main things that I need to get done today. But yeah, so my first tip, if you have a crazy busy day, you have a lot of stuff to get done, errands to run, whatever, I like to just write it down, because honestly in my mind it feels like so many more things, but when I actually write down, it's really 5 main things that I need to get done today. And then the second thing, while I'm talking about having a to-do list and all of that, is I actually prioritize my to-do list. What are the most important things that I get done today versus other things. When I look at this list, all these things for me really do need to get done today. But for example, Doodle has to go to the groomer at noon. She has an appointment. There's nothing I can really do about that. I do need to stop by Trader Joe's to pick up some stuff for book club since I am hosting. But example, clean downstairs area, it is already pretty clean. I don't really need to do that much to tidy it up and clean it up down there, so I can kind of put this towards the bottom of the list. If I don't end up having time to vacuum and mop down there, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? So just look at your to-do list, prioritize it, and figure out what the most important things are that you absolutely must get done. But yeah, so those are my first 2 tips for productivity. Like I said, I need to get working. It's 10 a.m., so that means I have about almost 2 hours until I need to go take Doodle to the groomer. And when I go to the groomer, I think I'm gonna go straight to Trader Joe's from there. All right, you guys, just edited for the last hour and a half. I'm actually very proud of Mr. Loki. He napped the whole time, and it's hard to get work done when he's feeling a little crazy, so I'm glad he napped majority of the time that I was working. But it's just about 11:45, which means I need to go take Doodle to the groomer, and I'm just gonna head straight to Trader Joe's from there. Got some editing done. I'm very happy with that, and now need to keep going on my crazy hectic day. ran a bunch of errands. I dropped Doodle off at the groomer. Then I went to Trader Joe's, got a bunch of stuff, so I need to go take that home. Stopped by CVS and then Albertsons as well. So I feel like I've done it so much right now, which is great. I'm checking things off my list today, but I just wanted to show you guys this really quick. So this coming weekend is Shelby's wedding, and I thought it would be really fun to put together like a little bridal wedding gift from our book club. And so I got this photo of her and Reed printed, and this is like one of their engagement photos, and I just thought this was so cute. But anyway, so I got this printed and had to pick it up from CVS today, and then got a bunch of snacks for book club that are like very spooky Halloween themed. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for book club tonight, but I just wanted to quickly talk about another productivity tip hack that I was doing earlier, and I just didn't quite have a second to talk about it, which basically is when I only have, you know, like an hour of time, maybe an hour and a half of time where Loki is sleeping or in between different things and errands and things that I need to do. I'm so grateful that I can create my own schedule and everything, but I know for people working a 9-to-5 job, like a lot of times you might only have 30 minutes between 2 different meetings or whatever, and it can be really easy to be like, oh, I only have an hour, I only have 30 minutes, so I'm not gonna work on the thing that I need to work on. I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, go refill my coffee or go to the bathroom or look at my phone for a little bit. And so I feel like for me, when I only have a certain, you know, amount of time to get things done, especially because my livelihood literally depends on it, like I have to get these videos done and posted if I want to make money. So I really have to focus on like optimizing my time. And this is my kind of next tip, is figure out best practices to optimize your time. For me, it's like hyper focus on that task, remove all distractions, and get as much done as I can in that hour or hour and a half. And it's honestly amazing how much you can actually accomplish if you just like sit down, focus, remove distractions, and do the thing. So that's my next tip, productivity hack. I need to head home and see what kind of puppy behavior we're walking into when we get back. And gonna need to use the rest of this afternoon to edit some more and get the house tidied up for book club, as well as prepare all of these snacks that I just bought. All right, here's everything I got from Trader Joe's really quick. They had lots of fun little Halloween fall themed things. So got these chocolate mousse pumpkins. I think they're just chocolate flavor, but they're in the shape of a pumpkin. They had these like ghosts and bats potato chip things, and then fall leaves in the tortilla chips. And then they had this like pumpkin salsa, so we're gonna try that. Obviously I'm gonna put together a charcuterie board for book club, so I got a couple cheeses, some meats and fruits, and I've heard these crackers are actually really, really good, so I'm excited to try those, put those out tonight, and some regular crackers as well. Also grabbed a couple candles for the fall scents, and lastly, of course, Chris and I are obsessed with mini cones. This is my facial toner. They were out of it last time I went, so I needed to buy that, and a couple bottles of wine for book club. It's not a ton of stuff, but that's everything I got from Trader Joe's. Oh, and actually I forgot to show you guys these, but they had some really pretty flowers, so I thought I would put these in a vase, and I thought they were so pretty. You guys, so my next tip for being productive is actually to get good rest. I feel like on the days where I am like so tired, I like cannot focus, are obviously the days where I don't get stuff done, and the days where I'm like super rejuvenated, well rested are the days that I can get so much more done and I'm so much more effective with my time. So if you can, you know, focus on getting good rest and rejuvenating yourself, because that will in turn help you have a clearer mind and be able to be more productive with your day. Of course, I have not been getting the best rest lately since we have a puppy who keeps us up at night, gets us up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, wakes up at 5 a.m., all of that good stuff. So I'm just gonna have a little afternoon pick-me-up coffee. But it's about 3:30 now, you guys. I got maybe like 30 more minutes done of editing. But I think what I'm gonna switch over to now is like focusing on getting the front room cleaned up a little bit and starting to prep a little bit for book club. I kind of want to have everything prepped and ready so that Chris and I can like sit down and have dinner a little bit later. And then when we're done with dinner, the girls will start coming over for book club. guys, did a little bit of cleaning. Like I said before, it's not that messy out in that front room because we like hardly ever hang out out there. So it's actually kind of nice. I'm gonna do book club out there tonight. I'm doing a couple like fall vibe snacks, so I'm very excited about this. This one is gonna be like a pretzel caramel apple situation. So I found this on TikTok. You literally just kind of melt the caramel on the pretzel and then you smush it down with the apple. Alright guys, it's about 5 o'clock, so I'm trying to wrap up getting everything ready. I have these little leaf chips in the bowls. These are so cute. Like, look at that. It's so cute. It's a little leaf. And then these ones are like potato chips and they're like little ghosts. And there's supposed to be little bats in here too. The chocolate caramel apple thingies turned out pretty good. And I'm gonna redo the caramel ones. Chris is at the store right now, so note to self, I only need to like put it in there for like 2 minutes to soften up the caramel a little bit, not completely melt it. So I'm gonna redo those. But then I need to put together the charcuterie and get everything set up out in the front room. So I'll show you guys all of that as I wrap up this video. But for my 5th kind of productivity tip, I have to say the one thing that like helps me actually get things done is not multitasking. So if I just like focus on one thing at a time, I can be so much more effective with my time, with my energy, how I'm actually accomplishing things that I need to get done, whether it be, you know, focusing on cleaning like one room at a time if I'm cleaning, focusing on writing one email versus like trying to answer emails and take a phone call or something like that. You are so much more effective with your time and can get things done quicker if you just focus on one thing at a time. I really struggle with this one, but I am doing my best to kind of like check things off my list one at a time and not try and be cleaning while also like putting snacks together. But yeah, so those are my 5 productivity tips and hacks for you guys. I hope you found it helpful. Chris is gonna be home in a couple minutes and we're gonna make dinner and then I'm gonna finish setting up for book club, so I'll show you guys all of that. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy these like productive days in my life. And I know being a content creator, like working from home and all of that looks a little different, but it's reality of my life, my day. It was a very busy day. I feel like running around doing errands, taking care of things like for the household, as well as working on stuff for YouTube, trying to edit and get that stuff done as well. So that's pretty much all I have to say on that. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button because it helps me know what videos you guys like to see from me. But with that, I will catch up with you next time and I will show you the rest of my evening setting up for book club.